love bug is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. Just thank you so much for the love and support. Y'all are just constantly giving it to a girl, and I'm so appreciative of all the love and support y'all have been giving to me. It is truly a blessing. And just to know that you all can relate to the different experiences, is a blessing as well. At least you know that you're not alone within the changes that are taking place in our lives. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste. Love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when your girl is about to upload her next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are uplifting, give you good vibes, inspiration that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath, they're going through trying times at the moment and just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share while you're at it. Give it a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated, and I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. I'm trying to get comfortable, y'all. I apologize for moving around so much. The music channel I'm using, the meditation channel I'm using today is called Self Healing Collective, and the music that I'm listening to in the background is called All Seven Chakras: Emotional, Physical, Spiritual Healing Music for Relaxation, Meditation, and Sleep. That's why maybe putting me up, getting me so comfortable. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101, Heyokas, the growth after experiencing a period of destruction. I'm giving a shout out to Destiny Chef. Much love to you. You said that yesterday. And there's, if y'all start saying like some really deep stuff in y'all's comment and it really sticks to me, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use this as content and just run for it. But I'm going to make sure I give y'all a shout out for that because I don't want to be taking credit for something somebody else said, but you just gave me the idea and I just ran off of it. We're all going through those periods where we have been, self-destructive. Maybe it was about how we dealt with our issues. It's just like right now it's like very annoying. Sometimes how you can be in a peaceful mood and you can see every blessing that has came from some kind of tragedy that has taken place in your life. It allowed you to know yourself on a deeper level, allowing yourself to see the surroundings of people that you may have kept in connection with. Are these the people that are going to be a ride or die for me? Are these the ones going to be supportive? Are these the ones that, their time and their meaning in my life is already sailed and it's time for me to part ways? There's so much destruction that's coming into our lives. It's like a bulldozer just comes in, you know, come in like, the song by Miley Cyrus, come in like a wrecking ball and just start busting everything out. But then it gives you that time to go ahead and, build a solid foundation of everything that is taking place in your life that you choose to build it up with a solid structure. You're allowing yourself to build brick by brick of truth, brick by brick of self-love towards self, what you're trying to push out towards other people, the people that you come in contact with, because it's like I said before, there's all things that has taken place in your life. You never know that you can be a blessing to somebody else. They may be going through the same thing and you're at that brink of where either you already have overcome that and now you're struggling with something else, or you're trying to allow yourself to say, you know what, I healed from this situation, now I'm trying to maintain on going towards what I'm manifesting. And there'll be somebody that'll come into connection with you. They're going through hard times, really trying to allow themselves to become peaceful with themselves, but they may be still self-destructive. Maybe they feel like their worth is not there. They're downing themselves, they're downing how they see their life, they're downing how they see the universe, all these different things, because we're all going through a period where, like I said yesterday, it may feel like all hell is breaking loose in your life. You can be feeling a very good positive moment and then another layer will come out and then you go back to doomsday. And a lot of times you can get really mad at yourself like, dang, I know all these good things are coming in my life, so why do these emotions keep coming back? Like I've said, I've gone through them myself. You have to allow yourself to know these when you're coming aware of your emotions and why you still may be getting triggered. You're being honest with yourself and saying, you know what, maybe I'm really struggling because this situation, it may be connected to a certain person. This person, I really care for that person and they really did me wrong. And I'm really trying to find peace within that. And when you're allowing yourself to be honest about why this may be still triggering you, that's when the process comes in, because you're open to being honest about where your emotions are coming from when it's taking place, where it may be pulling you back. And it's okay for you to do that, because you're allowing yourself to go through that inner work. You're seeing the growth that needs to take place. And anything that still triggers you is letting you know that's where that growth is needing at with that situation. We're all going through those different periods of where, you're just allowing yourself to let nature take its course. It's not going to be easy, because change is never easy, but this is something that's worth us going through. And you're taking that time out for yourself to say, you know what, let me be fair to myself. I have good things coming in my life, and the only thing that's keeping me from having these good things is me and my thought process, or me and my emotions. And I can't, I'll be picky one day and say I'm gonna be okay, and then the next day I'm all like, fickled. So you're trying to get yourself on that situation to where, when you feel those different things coming up, and it's allowing you to know, like, make peace with this. Allow yourself to, understand. Yes, it may hurt. Yes, you may have gotten no apology. Maybe they're not even being honest about what they did, and they still trying to, do little different things to you, but you have the ball in your court. The universe is there for you, regardless of how you feel like you're alone. I've been that part, I've been there, but I know I was all up in my feelings and my egos. I know I wasn't dealing with this by myself, because there's so many different, my different guys come to me left and right. And it is just such a beautiful situation for me when I may be going through a sad moment in my life, and one of my guys will come up and will let me know, you are very strong, for what you're dealing with. We know it's not easy for you to just, drop the bags of, sadness and hurt and deception or whatever, but you're trying to do what you need to do. And when you're allowing yourself to do that, they know it's not easy, but that's when they tell you, just reach out. They can't, they're going to assist you when they feel like it's life threatening. But when it comes to you, making those decisions on really trying to seek peace within that, they need you to look out, like, hey, I need this help, for me to be able to get myself centered, for me to be able to seek that balance in my life, you know, and those things will take place. But all you have to do is be able to ask for those assistance for that, for those different things to take place. We go through those different self-destructions. It could have been an addiction. It could have been a eating disorder. It could have been a self-inflicted, situation. There's a lot of people that go through those self-harm situations, which is very sad. I've came into contact with people that was like that. I was that type of person, a time or two in my past. And you go through these different stages in your life that that was very dark. That was very dark, and you don't understand that you're becoming somebody's blessing. You may not be able to see it at that time when you're going through so many different destructive things in your life, that where the heaviness is sitting there, the sadness is sitting there. You're feeling all that dread, that you feel like you're not going to be able to get through this moment. And it's like, a lot of times we don't understand that's a lot psychological. And the devil, that's letting the devil come in and harp into your mind, because he wants to play with your ego. He wants to make you feel like, you see all these changes that are taking place. Has God did anything for you yet? Or look at all the positivity you're pushing out. Is God doing anything for you yet? And they want you to be able to focus on that. And you have to understand, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes for you. You don't know what's taking place, what changes are being made. You have to be able to, that's where that faith steps in. I have to remind myself of that, because there's so many different things that I've gone through. And there's times where I get angry, and then it is just like, I have to be able to allow myself to be honest with myself and say, you know what? Yeah, there may be a lot of things that's going on in your life where it seems like things are just not fair for you, but you don't know what's going on behind the scenes that is taking place for you, because you're becoming somebody's blessing. You're trying to push out as much positivity as you possibly can, even though when you're trying to heal your own heart, you're trying to calm down the wars that were going on in your head, and when you're being honest about those different things, and you're keeping it true to yourself as well as true to others, even though there may be enemies out there, prepping on that, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you can try anything you want, but it's just like, I'm gonna be okay regardless of what people think about me. I'm still okay. But the ones, I appreciate my haters, but the more I stay focused on the ones that appreciate the things that I bring to the table, the ones that, can understand, like, Dad, Roz gets me. There's different days that you may be in a good mood, and it only takes that one little thought to go ahead and make a whole avalanche of daggone negative energy coming into your life. But then you have to allow yourself to know, and I have to remind myself of that. Look at all the stuff you have overcome. If that doesn't show strength, I don't know what it is, because I don't know all the things you have gone through, but all the things you have gone through. There's a lot of things that, anybody else may have gone through. They probably wouldn't have made it as long as you have. And a lot of times when you're getting close to your breakthrough, it's going to feel difficult. It's going to feel like you can't breathe. It's going to make you feel like, life is just not fair for anything. And it just seems like people that have put you in certain situations has gotten away with murder. But you don't know what's going on. Trust and believe they got little things going on in their life, but at times they may not let you see that. And a lot of times God and karma allow you to see the things that's breaking loose in people's lives. But then it's just like, you can't mock that. You have to allow yourself to still being focused on your growth. But they're allowing you to know, don't think that somebody got away with doing certain things to you. Like I said yesterday, you're anointed. When they're messing with you, they're messing with the universe. They're messing with deities. They're messing with the demigods and goddesses and all these different things, because they chose you for this mission. They chose you for that. It's like, yeah, you have to go through these things, but you don't realize with you going through these things, and you may be pissed off about it, but you still keep going. That's letting them know, you know what, they're trying. They are really trying. We already know what they're going through. We are breaking cycles. We are cutting cords to generational curses. That is not easy. And that's why they bring all type of, spiritual and physical reinforcement into our lives to let us know you are not dealing with these things alone, even though it may be destructive out to your, your surroundings, or maybe to your heart, or maybe to your mind, because you're so used to being in that negative standstill at times. We become best friends with our pain. We have become best friends with our trauma. We have become best friends with our failures and setbacks, and feel like every time we have a little bit of happiness, it is only short lived. But those are the things that the devil wants you to believe. But you don't realize all the times you have gotten up, even when you were mocked, even though people, laughed at you because of either your suffering, your sadness, or something like that. And you still kept on trying to say it's not fair, but you kept moving, because your soul won't let you give up. You don't know what kind of blessings you have around that corner, just because the fact is you kept moving forward. So allow yourself to know growth is in that process. You're going to have blessings upon blessings you never even knew that you were about to have. God and universe is about to prepare you for a beautiful harvest that's about to take place in your life, just because you kept moving forward. Even though there was people that was trying to shorten your fortune in some kind of way, but that those things come back 20 times fold, 100 times fold, just because the fact is you got back up. Just because the fact is, even though you may have been crying, you can sit up here and say, you know what, I got this. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to conquer whatever is trying to hold me back. I'm going to use the same things that's trying to pull me back, and I'm going to use that as a stepping stone to overachieve. Not achieve, but overachieve. You're going to be able to do that. You're going to achieve over what the fact is you thought you were going to be able to go. All things you're trying to manifest is going to go way past what you have actually manifest, just because the fact is you're receiving growth through those bound times. You're becoming the storm when you're in the midst of that war. You're becoming that strength of pillars of love, light, positivity, just because the fact is all the things you've endured in your life. But trust and believe, when they're pulling a wrecking ball of destruction, there's some kind of powerful growth that's going to be manifested after that. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video, y'all. I've been purging so much from the last night, from the time I finished doing videos on until this morning. I'm so tired, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to push out one more video. I'm gonna take a rest for a minute, and I might do another video, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But thank you for saying what you had said yesterday about that experience of growth after destruction. Destiny, much love to you. Let me go ahead and give a post notification shout out to Alexander, Ellie, much love to you. Welcome to the fam. Serene Amor, Welcome to the fam. Patty Stevens. I pray for everything to make sure. I hope you have a quick turnaround because I know that has to be something scary, even though you are approaching that, with strong strength, and that's good for that. Mandy, this is love for you. So good to hear from you. Ray Clay and Irvin Mormon, much love to you. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. It's so good to have you. Like and subscribe. Drop a line. I would love to give you a post notification shout out. Thank you for all who is sharing my videos, dropping my name. There's a lot of people that are starting to come through and subscribe. Our clan is just growing so rapidly. So I'm truly blessed and appreciating of all these different things. Like I said, drop a line, subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, share the video. Uh, and thank you for the support as always. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything you're trying to manifest into your life comes 100 million times more than what you expected, prayed for, or even asked for. And the same when you received it as well. Even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, prosperity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those things can really take you a long way. And I'll see you on my next video. Much love to you. Peace. Be well.